all the time. It was something in the air the night, and in the way you looked at me. I get nervous when you get close and my heart fills up with butterflies, and then you leave me speechless. My world turned upside down.
Good morning, guys. We are now going to Cotswolds, so we're gonna spend the whole weekend there. We're hopefully gonna do a lot of things if the weather allows us to, because I think it's gonna rain. We're now in London. We've just left home. First up will be Dalesford Farm, something like that, where we'll hopefully gonna eat something good, and then we'll walk around the villages. And yeah, that's the plan. I'll keep you updated. So our first stop was Dalesford Farm, and it was the highlight of the whole trip. Or should I say one of the two places that I absolutely fell in love with from the whole trip. We had a lovely breakfast there where we ate some of their organic produce, and the food was marvelous. It was so good. We ate everything. The boys were a little disappointed because they wanted some more hearty and lunch menus, but we got there quite early, so they were only serving breakfast. But in the end, it was amazing, and I would recommend everyone to go there for a meal. We then went to Morton in Marsh, which is a market town where we just wandered on the streets. We walked a bit around the high street, and it was just a lovely place full of history, beautiful architecture and nature. And if you want a recommendation to eat there, I would suggest you go to Yellow Brick Cafe, as it's a place where they serve cheap and locally sourced food. We then made our way to Broadway Tower. It's a nice place to see the sunset. It's the second highest place in the Cotswolds. It's basically a high tower where, when it's not closed, you can go on top of it and have a great view of the whole Cotswolds. You can see so much from there, but it was a cloudy day anyways, and even from the bottom of the tower we couldn't see a lot, but we walked around. There is also a 3-hour walk you can take that's basically going from the tower and getting you back to the tower in 3 hours, and the surroundings there are just so peaceful, so lovely. There's a pub where you can eat, so it's a nice place to just walk around for the whole day if you want.
Every night, every day, promise will never change. Are you gonna love me with my flaws and all? Will we be enough, babe? Promise me we'll never fall. Time took a toll on us, I'll say. Time is merciless, it won't wait for you to change. Oh, time, we got older, babe, yeah. But I wanna stay with you, and don't got time for games. Now what you wanna do? Tell me now if you will go with me all the way. Every night, every day, promise will never change. Tell me now if you will go with me all the way.
Our next stop was Bibury, which is apparently called the most beautiful village in England. Now, it was definitely beautiful, but we saw some other extraordinary ones. In Bibury, there is the famous Arlington Row with old houses that all look alike, and you can take amazing photographs in there. It was quite busy, so we couldn't really take such nice pictures, but we just walked around. We visited a couple of the pubs, but because we went there during the bank holiday weekend, none of them would accept us without the reservation, so we decided to keep on going to the next village and see what we can find there.
Sometimes I love too hard. Sometimes you go too far. Cool down, my love. Cool down, my love.
So today is the next day. Yesterday it was a fully busy day. We walked so much, we saw so many wonderful places, and then we came into Swindon because that's where we find our cheapest accommodation, and we spent the night here. I'm gonna show you the room now. Let me show you my view. It's nice and light and it's bright outside. It was supposed to rain for the whole weekend, but it hasn't rained, I think, for longer than an hour yesterday altogether. So the weather has been amazing. And now the room. There's a door, kind of fiddly because this is... Never mind, it's fine. The cool thing about this place is that you enter in with a key pad, so you put in the key code, and then you just enter it through the door, which is what we were looking for because we came in late last night. When you step out here, the first thing you see is this huge, it's a wardrobe actually, but I just used it as a mirror because we only stayed the night, so there was no point to put all of my clothes there, which is just like one change of clothes. And then we have a desk area and a huge TV. Here's the bed. Nice comfy bed. I mean, it's nicely decorated here. There's this wall art on the wall. It's a nice place. The room is bright, as I said. It's got lots of light. And then you step into the bathroom. It's got this huge mirror again. No windows, but a very nice shower with underfloor heating, so that's a nice plus. And that's kind of it.
I call you up in the middle of the night, been bothered by dreams, ain't feeling alright. You give me comfort, say just give it some time. By the end of our talk,
Burton-on-the-Water. Oh, how lovely was this little village. It was my favorite hands down after the farm, because it was just so full of life. If you want to go there, please go early because it was busy, like proper busy. We went to a small independent bakery called Bakery on the Water. There was a long queue and we were there early, so it was worth it. By the way, the food was absolutely delicious. They had all kind of sourdough breads that they were making, lovely coffee. We had some sweets, some tarts, some coffees. It was incredible. The weather was nice as well. And then by the time we left at around 12 in the afternoon, there was already like so busy you couldn't even walk. Everyone was having picnics, the pubs were full. So if you want to go there, totally recommend the place, but go there as early as possible to avoid the queues. We definitely did not have enough time to visit Oxford properly. We got there quite early, at around 2 o'clock, and we visited the Botanical Gardens, which is the oldest botanical garden in the UK. It was nice, but it was very small. We were expecting it to be a little bigger, but it was beautiful anyways.
at the end of the world, together forever is one, and I'll wait if ever you should be in doubt, and I pray they never can pull us apart, and I'll wait.
We then went to visit a few places. We went to see some of the churches that Harry Potter was filmed in. They were all closed, so we couldn't go inside, but you can feel that Harry Potter feeling when you walked past them. We then went to have a nice dinner before leaving to London in an Italian restaurant called La Cucina, which was perfectly, beautifully good and authentic Italian food. And then we went back home to London because there was a long journey ahead. Overall, the whole weekend was beautiful. It was exactly what we needed after a year of staying inside and doing nothing. We relaxed, we charged our batteries, and now we are ready to explore even more of the UK because this was just the beginning. I hope you liked my video, and if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe because I'm planning to post a lot more travel content as we are now allowed to travel in the UK and hopefully visit so many more wonderful places just like the Cotswolds.